You know, procrastination isn't just about being lazy or lacking discipline, like some people might have told you. It's something much deeper, rooted in how your mind deals with uncertainty, fear, or even your own expectations. Let me walk you through a way of thinking that could shift how you see this habit and, more importantly, how you can start to break free from it. Picture this. Every time you put off a task, it's not really you choosing to delay. It's a part of you trying to protect yourself. Yeah, protect you. Sounds weird, right? But that's often the real reason you procrastinate. Your brain, in its mission to keep you safe, pushes you to avoid anything that feels uncomfortable, risky, or overwhelming. So instead of diving into that important project, you find yourself scrolling through your phone, reorganizing your desk for the 10th time, or getting lost in distractions that give you a false sense of control. Think of it like a defense mechanism. When you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," it's not just an excuse. It's your mind trying to dodge a feeling of discomfort. Maybe it's the fear of failing, doubt about your abilities, or even the anxiety of not living up to your own standards. What if I told you that this fear, this insecurity, is exactly what's holding you back? Procrastination isn't a time management problem, it's an emotion management problem. Every time you avoid a task, you're not really running from the work itself. You're running from what that work represents. Maybe the risk of not being perfect, the chance of making a mistake, or even the fear of succeeding and having to take on new responsibilities. So how do you change this? The first step is to accept that procrastinating is human. It's not a moral failing, and it doesn't mean you're less than anyone else. Everyone procrastinates at some point, even the people you look up to who seem to have it all together. Now take a moment to think about what's going on in your head when you put something off. Maybe it's a big work project, a tough conversation you need to have, or even something as simple as answering an email. You tell yourself, "It's not the right time, I'm not ready, I'll do it when I'm in the right headspace." But let's be real, that right time almost never comes, does it? That's because you're waiting for some idealized version of yourself, the one who's bursting with energy, super motivated, and free from distractions. Spoiler alert, that version of you doesn't exist, and that's okay. The trick is to stop waiting to be perfect before you start. Take one step, even a tiny one, and you'll see that momentum builds from there. It's like pushing a stalled car. The hardest part is getting it moving, but once it's rolling, it picks up speed on its own. Here's another big one. A lot of times, you procrastinate because the task feels too big, too daunting. Your brain looks at this mountain of work and goes, "Nope, too much, we'll deal with it later." But what if you broke that mountain into smaller pieces? Say you need to write a 10-page report. Instead of telling yourself, "I have to write 10 pages all at once," try saying, "I'm going to write one sentence." Just one. You can write one sentence, right? And once you've written that sentence, you realize it wasn't so bad. So you write another. Little by little, without even noticing, you're making progress. This is called the leverage effect. One small action creates a ripple that keeps you moving forward. Procrastination thrives when you're stuck, but it falls apart the moment you take that first step.